Good morning, children. This is Aniruddha, Mount Literacy School, Jhansi. In the previous session, we had discussed so many things about health and diseases chapter, and today we are continuing the same chapter. Till last time, we had discussed about the amoebiasis, the protozoan disease, and today we are going to discuss about the helminth diseases. There is first helminth, a nematode, Ascaris, which causes ascariasis. The parasite is of course Ascaris. This disease is transferred from soil, contaminated water, vegetables, fruits, and contaminated fecal matter containing eggs of parasite. The symptoms most of time are internal bleedings, muscular pain, fever, anemia, blockage of intestinal passage, and all. Sometimes the spores of this particular parasite can reach to the brain also and cause a severe damage to the brain also. This is the first disease. The second one is filariasis. Filariasis is also known as elephantiasis. It is caused by filarial worm, which is Wuchereria bedgofti, and the second species Wuchereria malai. This disease is caused by the bite of female Culex mosquito, and the symptoms are the person who has filariasis, his lower limbs become inflamed. That means the limbs swell up, highly they swell up, they look like elephant's foot. It causes chronic inflammation of organs in which they live for many years and deform limbs and genital organs. And the pictures you can see here on your screen. There are certain fungal diseases such as number 1, ringworm. It is caused by a certain genus of fungi such as Microsporum, Trichophyton, and Epidermophyton. This is caused from soil using the towel and the cloths and the comb of the infected person. Symptoms are there are certain appearance of dry scaly lesions on various parts of the body such as skin, nails, and scalp. Intense itching is the most important characteristic of ringworm. Now the next is there are certain other infectious diseases also which are caused by bacteria such as dysentery, plague, diphtheria, cholera, tuberculosis, tetanus, whooping cough, leprosy, anthrax, and Weil's disease. And there are certain diseases which are caused by viruses such as rabies, dengue, influenza, measles, German measles, mumps, chickenpox, smallpox, polio, chikungunya, avian flu, and H1N1, which is swine flu. And these all diseases are very dangerous, and some of them have already been eradicated from the world completely. And we have so many vaccination programs also. Just because of certain vaccination programs, now we have controlled these diseases up to certain limit or completely. The pictures of the diagrams that you can see are the diagrams of different diseases and their symptoms which appear on the body. The poliovirus disease has already been eradicated from the world, and chikungunya and avian flu, H1N1 swine flu, they are the reoccurring diseases which keep on coming in the human race again and again. There are certain prevention and controls which we can do. Personal hygiene is the most important thing. We must keep our body clean and consume clean water and food, because most of diseases are caused just because of food and contaminated water. Other things also that can be done at the public sector, such as public hygiene, proper disposal of waste material and human excreta, clean and disinfect water reservoirs, pools, tanks, and all water resources. Observe standard practices of hygiene in public catering, avoid contact with infected persons or their belongings to control airborne diseases, and eliminate vectors such as mosquito and their breeding places. Such as we can control and eliminate the vector like this, that avoid always the stagnation of water, because if the water is stagnant, definitely the larva of mosquito will grow there. Control and eliminate the vectors at your home via regular cleaning of household coolers, because they are the places where the mosquitoes can breed. Always use the mosquito nets while sleeping, and introduce certain larvivorous fishes like gambusia in the pond, because gambusia eats up all the mosquito larvae. Spraying insecticides in ditches, drainage and areas and swamps also to some extent controls the disease causing vectors. Use wire mesh for doors and windows to prevent entry of mosquitoes. And these things most of the time nowadays in cities being done. These precautions are important to avoid the vector-borne diseases like malaria, filariasis, dengue, fever and chikungunya. And here we have finished the entire this topic of diseases. Now the next thing that we are going to start, the next topic which we are going to start is immunity and immune system, which we will be reading in the next session. Thank you very much, children. Have a nice day.